Which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent if not inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. So we are looking at two lines, right? Equations of lines. So we have to look into if it's consistent or inconsistent. If consistent, right, we have to find the solution graphically. Again, there are many ways. This is one of the ways. So whenever you have to start with any kind of such questions, we always need to write it in standard form. So we are looking at 2x plus y minus x being equal to 0, 4x minus 2y minus 4 being equal to 0. And when compared to ax plus by plus c being equal to 0, right? We'll get to know if it's consistent or inconsistent. So the next step is to find the ratios. So the ratios goes like this. A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 2. P1 by B2 is equal to plus 1 by minus 2. So do write the coefficient as 1. So I messed it because, well, for me it's not that difficult. But yes, it's good to write it. Okay, so do write it. Even though you're comfortable, write it when you're practicing at least. In exam, it will come out automatically. So we have minus 1 by 2. So no need to go further because since these two are not equal, we are looking at what? Can you guess? As we have A1 by A2 being not equal to B1 by B2, this implies lines are consistent. So they're consistent in telling not equal to all the time. So then and there, full stop. That's why it's known as consistent. Again, it's just to remember, don't derive anything out of it. It's not exclusively tells anything else. It's just a name, right? So I'm just relating it to way to remember. Okay, consistent are enemies. They always agree to disagree. Okay, it's just a way to remember, nothing else. Now, we found that the lines are consistent. If so, we have to obtain the solution graphically. To obtain anything graphically, we need to express x or y in terms of y, if not x. So what is convenient is to be just individually in each case. So whatever is the easiest coefficient, in this case 1, that is to be expressed in terms of the other. So we have from 1, we are looking at 1y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. That's our equation A. Then we are looking at from 2. Again, what is easy over here? Minus 2. So we have minus 2y being equal to minus 4x plus 4. Okay. So again, all this math you need to learn to do fast. So we can't hold back and do every step. So we'll divide with minus 2. Reason being, I need to make this coefficient as 1. So 1y is equal to negative divided by negative is positive. 4 by 2 is 2. Here negative divided by positive divided by negative is negative. 4 by 2 is 2. So please try to understand that. Always handle the sign first. I do that. Even though I'm comfortable, not comfortable, I believe that signs lead to a lot of silly mistake because this is something which it's hard to notice. Once you're done, when you're going through the answer, especially lengthy answers, it's hard to find out this mistake. Numbers you tend to find, it shows up, but not the signs. So please give the importance to signs, which it requires. Okay, so now we obtained all this, all these values and everything. What is the next step? We obtained the expressions. What is the next step? We need to find the order pair. So we are looking at equation 1, if not A, equation 2, if not B. It's okay, you can call them anything because both are one and the same. X and Y. So if I put X value to be 0 in equation 1, we are looking at Y value to be 6. If X value is 1, Y value is 4. If this is 2, this is 2. And in equation 2, we are looking at if X value is, always notice that it is X, that is, which is on the right hand side. So our input will be X. So such things that we has to be noticed. If not, you will go wrong. So we have X to be 0. So if X is 0, then the Y is -2. If X is 1, we have Y to be 0. And if this is 2, this is also 2. Clearly the solution is 2, 2. But anyways, we have to show this graphically as well. So for that, we need to copy this and go to the graph. So first thing that we need to notice is the values, maximum and the minimum. Along the X, it's 0 to 2. Along Y, it's 6 to 0. Okay, no, -2. So Y value is something that I have to draw a bit long, and the X value is okay. So I think this is good enough. No need to worry about this. So we are looking at 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here too it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we do have negative values, -1 and -2. Don't do anything else. Marking and everything, we can do it later. So 0 and 6. 0 is this, and 6 is over here. 1 and 4 is over here. 2 and 2 is over here. So then the next step is to draw the line. Right. Then we are looking at 0, -2. 1, 0, and 2, 2 already marked. Okay, so very clear cut answer. Answer is 2, 2. That's our solution. And we have this to be Y, this to be X, this to be X dash, Y dash. And we are looking at scale. Scale is along the X axis. We have 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Along the Y axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit again. Okay. Anything else over here? I think we covered pretty much everything. So end of it, you need to write the answer that the solution is 2, 2 in your answer script as well, not only on the graph. Oh yeah, forgot. This is equation 2. Naming as well is important. Equation 1. So jump back to your answer script and write the answer to be 2, 2. Solution is the order pair. The order pair is 2, 2. Now we ended up with the right answer. So let us check if this is true with our 40, what we just did now. Okay, so for that we need the coefficients 2, 1, and -6. 2. Oh, okay, I entered something else. 2, 1, and -6. And the other equation we're looking at is 4, -2, and -4. 4, -2, and -4. So we can clearly see answer is 2 comma 2. Okay, the linear equation has a unique solution and the answer is 2 comma 2. And yes, the graph also makes this very clear. Okay, so we can zoom in 2 comma